I've heard these words 1,000 times in my life. You know it's fake, right? If you mean it's scripted, choreographed, predetermined, well, I won't argue those terms. But pro wrestling is not fake. Pro wrestling is entertainment. Movies, TV shows, comic books, pro wrestling takes some of each of these forms. And although it's often compared with mainstream sports, it's not sports competition, it's sports entertainment. Pro wrestling requires exceptional athleticism. The performers are real athletes. Many of them are in tremendous physical shape and train daily. In January 2007, I sat next to my friends Matt and Nick. They were preparing to wrestle for a pro wrestling TV show. They had just wrestled a match the night before, and Matt's knee was the size of a grapefruit. He said it was excruciating when he injured it 10 hours earlier. But a shot of cortisone directly into the joint had numbed it enough to wrestle this early morning match. Pro wrestling is real people using their real bodies. The physical nature of this genre is real. They bleed real blood. They break real bones. They suffer real concussions. They tear real tendons. But for what, right? For a fake sport. That's what far too many people underline when they think of pro wrestling. It may not be your favorite teams vying for the world championship on a turf or a court or an ice rink, but that still doesn't make it fake. The men and women who are professional wrestlers don't become professionals overnight. They go to wrestling school. They learn how to hit the mat. They learn how to take and deliver a punch to the head. They learn to fly from the top rope. And along the way, they learn how to perform for an audience. They work to elicit an emotional response from the crowd. They learn how to perform the moves we see in the ring to tell a larger story. The stories are why I've been hooked since I was 3 years old. My dad watched it for the comedic value. He thought so much of it was just plain funny. But when I saw the red and yellow of Hulkamania, I was sold. As I grew older, I understood the stories and the depth of the storytelling. Whether it's a single match in the ring or over the course of months of television programming and grand events featuring these larger-than-life characters. Behind those characters are real people, and those real people endure real hardships. A film by Barry Blaustein in 1998 called Beyond the Mat details the lives of several professional wrestlers. The film shows the grueling and truly traumatic side of pro wrestling that so many simply call fake. It wasn't fake when Mick Foley, as shown in the movie, took multiple shots directly to the head from a real steel chair to tell a broader story in his fake wrestling match. Mick wrote about this match in his first autobiography, Have a Nice Day, A Tale of Blood and Sweat Socks. He wrote about the concussions, the broken bones, the cuts requiring countless stitches over his career. He also devoted an entire chapter to another wrestler, Owen Hart. Owen was preparing to descend onto the ring at an event in May 1999 when the harness that held him 90 feet up failed. Owen fell that 90 feet to the ring. He suffered head and chest trauma that claimed his life. It killed him, all in the name of a fake sport. I watched inside the former Arrowhead Pond of Anaheim as Shawn Michaels won his first world championship. Okay, it was predetermined, but the energy, the crowd reaction, the pure joy among us fans, that was real. And at 39 years old, I still get lost in the pageantry, the stories, the characters. And I still occasionally pay my hard-earned money to let the wrestlers help me suspend my disbelief for a few hours as I get lost in the stories, with the help of clotheslines and close pinfalls and the occasional steel chair. The training, dedication, and work to become a pro wrestler isn't fake. The care performers take to protect each other in the ring isn't fake. The swollen knee I saw sitting next to me in 2007, that wasn't fake. The physical trauma endured within this supposed fake sport certainly isn't fake. The wrestlers may be playing characters, but the trauma their bodies endure is not fake. Owen's death wasn't fake. You can call pro wrestling a lot of things, but it's not fake.